Welcome to this Meet the Buyer event. My name is Raymond Johnston. I am a service manager within Fife Council Property Services, and my role is to deliver our education construction projects across Fife. I am joined today by Claire Shields, who is the new campus project director for Fife College. Our job today is to provide a general overview on the new Dunfermline Learning Campus, an exciting circa 200 mil development between Fife Council and Fife College.
The college purchased land in 2018 for our new Fife College. At the same time, the Scottish Government announced £180 to £200 million funding for the college to be placed in adjacent to two high schools, the Woodmill High and St Columba's RC High. So we developed a master plan for the overall whole site. There was a planning permission in principle already drafted under Shepherd Offshore for the site, and this was redrafted to account for our master plan, and that was approved in May 2021. The college is now progressing with separate planning applications under that existing planning permission in principle.
The development's overall success will be measured in clear success criteria with joint aims between Fife College and Fife Council. In addition to achieving budget, quality and programme benefits, both projects have key joint aims, namely driving down carbon, both embodied carbon and operational carbon, support the sustainable development goals, and also promote social value and benefits to the local community.
This is where the new Dunfermline Learning Campus is going to be. It's a 56-acre plot, and it's to the south of Fife Leisure Park, where the old Hyundai factory used to be. The plots shaded in green will be coming together into one cohesive plot for the Dunfermline Learning Campus.
As you can see, the new schools are on the left of this picture and the college on the right. The campus is designed to provide a learning journey from the junior years at the front of the school, working up towards the college, and the huge opportunities for integrating working that this will create.
The slide that you're looking at the moment shows the college building to the forefront and the schools building to the rear. The college building is circa 20,000 square metres. Their accommodation itself is with the main teaching block on the left, which is basically for the curriculum. The curriculum includes science, innovation, hub, university hub. There's conference facilities, and on the right-hand side is a workshop block, which is industry standard engineering and construction workshops. The campus has a civic heart, so the building in the middle is the games hall, and it opens out onto the courtyard, and that will be used by both the college and the schools.
This slide shows an aerial view from the south of our schools. The schools will have a 2,700 total pupil capacity and a gross internal floor area of 26,600 square metres. Woodmill and St Columba's will retain individual identity and will be separate to the college. The design of the schools include for our innovative internal and external learning spaces, digitally enabled learning spaces, a range of outdoor learning spaces, community access facilities, internal sports hall, gym halls, fitness suite and a dance studio, external grass sports pitches, 3 all-weather sports pitches, an external multi-use games area and a bus park for pupils.
Sustainability is at the forefront of our design. That's for the council, schools and the college building. We both participated in the Scottish Futures Trust Pathfinder project, and consequently we're really driving net zero as part of our design. The slide that you're looking at the moment shows the rain garden, which follows right from north to south down the main spine, and that's just one of our sustainable features, including sustainable transport. So we keep all the traffic to the right hand side, and we have social spaces to the left and the north. In addition, we're pushing outdoor spaces from the recent COVID pandemic. We recognise that outdoor learning is just as important, so that's part of our design as well.
The schools and college are working towards achieving highly energy efficient, zero operational carbon buildings with sustainability at the heart of our decisions. Our approach focuses on comfort, quality, energy, and addresses the performance gap between the estimated and versus the actual energy usage within the schools and college. This approach encourages a different way of thinking, a fabric-first approach, and a teamwork approach. It also embraces the challenges and requires understanding and training.
The timeline for the project is more or less shared for both the council schools and for Fife College. There is an enabling works package which is already commenced on the site, and that's a joint enabling works package, and that's due to complete in August 22. And then both construction programmes will be complete for us both to occupy the site for teaching from summer 2024.
Making a difference in Dunfermline is hugely important for this project, and both the council and college will deliver extensive community benefits. For the schools, we are working with BAM Construction and aim to create £30 million of social value through this project.
So as part of our Meet the Buyer event today, we're also sharing our community benefits strategy. The slide that you're looking at just now has been provided by Balfour Beatty, who's the college contractor for our project. And this is an example of what Balfour Beatty have done in another college. And we hope to improve and develop that whole community benefit strategy as part of our build. We're very keen to promote the supply chain, to promote local businesses, to invest in new skills, and to develop our students into future employment or apprenticeships.
Here is a very short 2-minute video that shows you the extent of the existing site and our plans for the campus. Thanks to SDP for organising this event today, and looking forward to answering any of your questions.
Good morning and welcome to the Fife Council Property and Fife College Dunfermline Learning Campus Q&A session with my live panel this morning. I hope you've all found today's presentation to be really interesting, and I am Gillian Cameron from the Supplier Development Programme. We are hosting today's events. For those of you that do not know, the Supplier Development Programme is here to support you, and our aim is to ensure that Scottish SMEs and supported businesses have access to free tender training and to raise awareness of opportunities and key infrastructure projects in the public sector. That is in your local authority area, across Scotland and further afield. Best of all, STP is completely free, and I hope you take part in our sessions today. So joining me on the panel this morning is Raymond Johnson and Claire Shields. I'd just like to invite them to introduce themselves. Good morning, Raymond.
Good morning. Yes, I'm Raymond Johnson, Service Manager, Fife Council Property Services, and I'm looking after the construction at Dunfermline Learning Campus.
And Claire?
Morning everyone, I'm Claire Shields. I'm the Project Director for Fife College, that part of the Dunfermline Learning Campus.
Okay, so I would like to ask the suppliers online today to start typing their questions for our panel using the right-hand part of your screen. Please also note that we have a poll running in this session, and so please vote if today's session has encouraged you to get involved in subcontracting and supply chain opportunities. So now I'd like to just move on to our first question that's coming in. Raymond, can I ask you, why do you use Tier 1 contractors instead of going direct to SMEs?
Really, for Fife Council and Fife College, it's all to do with the scale of the contract that we're facing here, and also to minimise risk for both organisations. Also, we ask for significant levels of financial vetting and insurance, and they're obviously a responsibility for programming the construction works in full. So we'll look for a Tier 1 to do that for us. Also, the Tier 1 will be fully responsible for coordinating all the SMEs to deliver the programme milestones. Also, they're fully responsible, particularly important for us is health and safety on a project of this size, and the Tier 1 will act as the CDM principal contractor. So that's absolute key for us in a project of this scale. They also ensure that there's sufficient resources to deliver the programme and achieve the milestones. Also the SME, because they'll also be involved in leading the entire design team as well as their own construction teams. Reduces the risk of the Tier 1s, and they have proven experience delivering these scales of projects for us in the past and also throughout Scotland. We obviously in Fife Council, we extremely value the role of SMEs, particularly over the last 2 years with the pandemic. The amount of work that we've continued to do with our SMEs has really allowed us to deliver over the last 2 years. We've delivered hundreds of school projects, all mainly through SMEs. So both the college and the council see that as really important within Fife.
Yeah, I think this is a fantastic opportunity, and it's great to have you on board today talking about this up and coming project. From the Supplier Development Programme's point of view, we think it's great to have this early awareness of these opportunities so businesses can start to think about their projects, start to think about their tender documents, start to get ready to bid for these opportunities when they come online, and to connect and meet with the various organisations that are going to be involved in the project. So hopefully today you'll be learning a bit more about these projects and understanding where the opportunities are for your businesses. Okay, I'm just looking at the questions coming in. Maybe Claire, you would like to take this one. What type of community benefits will be delivered or anticipated as part of the delivery of the overall contract? And will the supply chain be expected to deliver these or the Tier 1 contractors?
Yeah, so we each have a community benefits tracker so that we're both following this Scottish Futures Trust themes, outcomes and measurements tracker. For the college side, we're still developing that, and we want to engage with our main contractor on the development of that, and the college itself and the schools. So there's opportunities for everyone to be involved in that, SMEs and the main contractor, the pupils, the students, potential apprentices, the local community. It's actually huge. It's a really significant project for the Fife area, and we want to maximise the benefit to everyone, including the local employment community. The skills and training side, it's basically a two-way benefit. So the contractor will be able to influence that and support that, while the students and the pupils and our future students will be able to engage with small and medium businesses and the larger contractor as part of their training. So that then becomes our future workforce. So we're keen for everyone to play a part in this. It's really significant. We also want to support the social value of local materials that are sourced for the construction of both projects. And basically opportunities for full-time employment for our apprentices or our future students from the schools.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for answering that, Claire. Okay, another question that's come in. is asking, could you talk a little bit more about the design that's going to hit net zero targets in Fife? Raymond, would you like to pick that one up?
Yep. Yeah, obviously what's happening in Glasgow at the moment over the last week or so brings that into sharp focus for us. And both Fife Council and Fife College are completely committed to achieving our targets on these projects for net zero. Also, that's a massive priority for us on this joint learning campus. We're doing that in a number of different ways through the design. We'll be looking at a mixture of air source heat pumps, renewables. The whole campus is more or less powered by electricity. So we will achieve that net zero in use through the use of electricity. We're also our architects and designers, engineers are all following a fabric first approach. So on the design, so that maximises the energy efficiency and also reduces the heat loads. So if we get the building envelope correct, it will reduce the amount of energy we need to use anyway. So that has a benefit to our running costs of the building. We're also very focused on each product that we're using. We'll look at the embodied carbon within that, and we'll make choices to reduce the embodied carbon as much as we possibly can, right from ceiling tiles to the actual frame, to the use of external products on the external envelope, all key to reducing the embodied carbon within both buildings. So all in all, carbon is right at the top of what we're trying to achieve in this project.
That's great. Thank you for that, Raymond. So I think we've got a little bit of time remaining, and I'd just like to really thank Raymond and Claire for taking part in today's panel, and for all you suppliers for watching today and interacting with us. SDP has recently launched a range of new training courses, tender training courses to help you. So I do hope you'll be able to do that. Remember, the poll is running today. If you haven't already voted, please do so. And also, I hope you take some time to go and visit some of the exhibition stands. We've got a great range of contractors here today, and the college, of course, is here. You can go and talk to them on their stand, as is SDP and Fife itself. So great opportunities for you to connect with other businesses, to connect with the public sector, and to enjoy the rest of this event. We have more sessions coming up, so I do hope you're going to be able to watch them as well. And again, I would just like to say thank you to Raymond and Claire for participating in today's event.